Hi, welcome back. I finished the journal finally. So let's do a walkthrough. Here was the famous tassel that I wrestled with in previous videos. Finally, I got it to be what I wanted it to be. Different fabrics and fibers and ribbons and different beads, wooden beads, plastic beads, and my string of pearls to match the charm in the front. I thought this up here was a little bit too plain, so I put some of that, what is this called? Eyelash ribbon, I think. Oh, eyelash. Yeah, I think it's eyelash, it's not ribbon, yarn, eyelash yarn. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here you saw the part where I did the book plate, and here I decided so I can hide the knot from the sari ribbon here. I did a tatted flower from the same fabric from the tassel, so it can match. And then I put a green gem in there, and I put some fibers down here too that matched with the fiber here. So that's the front, and the back is plain. I will definitely put my stamp here. Okay, let's go inside the journal. Again, this is thin sari silk ribbon, so that would be like an inch wide. I would like to get my hands on thicker one. Okay, so let's do a walkthrough. This here is one of those packagings, and I put some washi tape and a journaling tag that comes in and out with the same colors. So I tried to stay in the theme of the same colors, not a certain theme at all, but just the colors. I made this little from the leftover fabrics. I did that cluster there. This is a pocket, and I'm not gonna take out every single tag because it'll be like forever video, so I'll just do some. So this is my first tag and pocket. Here's a tuck, and I put a paper clip here with some ribbon, and this is a pocket here, another pocket. Everywhere is just a lot of journaling space. This one is like an accordion, so it opens this way and that way, and it goes inside here. This is just a fastener with a little charm, another tuck with more journaling. That's a little butterfly that I created with the excuse me, these wires are the wires that I was speaking in the previous video that you pull from those let me see if I can reach down here and show you what I mean. Okay, these type of ribbons where now it doesn't have it, of course, because I pulled it out, but on each side it brings thin wire, so I pull it out because I like this to be forgiving. I don't like it stiff, so I didn't get rid of it, but I kept them all because you can make things like butterflies. And if you want a a tutorial on that, on how I make it, just leave a comment and I will come back and make one for you. But that's what the butterfly looks like. Another cluster in the top. I did a library card on here, another pocket, more journaling space. I like to journal, so everywhere has to be journaled. Here, this was given to me in a swap, this beautiful lady, so I stuck it there. This was a piece of card. I'm always recycling greeting cards, and this was just part of a curtain, and I saw this beautiful embroidery, so I just cut it and stuck it there. So basically anything can go. Here is another cluster. This is an envelope with more journaling inside, so that's like a flip. This is a charm. They sell these at the Dollar Tree in the summertime, and this is like to mark your wine glass. I used it, of course, as a charm. Another library pocket with some tags. Another pocket here. Two more pockets. This is an envelope, a bank envelope, a bank statement envelope. That's how I get them, and I just decided to make a tag. So you pull it out, has the back, pull it in there, or you can take this one tag out and leave that, and you can put this one in the back. So they're both journaling cards, and you can like switch them up if you like, and it's a window. Here is another, this is a double pocket actually, and a tuck. So you have to put here, up here, and then a tuck here, and then journaling spaces here. Here is a side tuck. This is one of the butterflies from that old curtain that I cut earlier, that I made the butterfly. I did this. So I cut the butterfly out. I cut that part out of the leaf, and of course I made the butterfly. So see how one curtain you can get like different ideas from it. This is a pocket. I haven't put a card in, and here we go. We're gonna put one in. Of course it matches because it has black on here, so it kind of puts it all together. So I forgot to put something in there, so now there is. And I put, there we go. And then on this one, this actually is a belly band. So you pull this out of the belly band, and it becomes, you pull this out, and it's a flip. Holds a tag here, here, put it together, put the paper clip back in there, and then this is the one that's inside, so you can flip it, and then it goes into the belly band. This one just left it plain there. That's embroidery. It's a boat. I'm tongue twisted today. And here, this was like a picture frame type of window. So I put this little sticker, 3D 2-dimensional sticker, and I got these from the Dollar Tree. I made a tag, stapled a little bit of ribbon, and it's holding it up here. So that piece here is holding it, so it becomes a tag. Here is just a normal tag with just clusters of different fabrics and a little charm that says follow your heart. So this is like a heart theme. Here again, this here is a paper clip that's tucked in underneath. So it becomes a tuck on this side, and you flip it out, and you don't have to worry about the paper clip being missed. So let's do this because I didn't show you how to do that, but it's basic. So instead of leaving it loose, what I did was I glued it underneath this cluster. See, that side is glued in and the other side is free. Here is another pocket, and I made little envelopes. Of course, the person puts in their little prayer, and it goes back in there. So I had posted a video earlier on taking these pieces from different magazines or letters or something and turning them into stamps and markings. This one again this is a tuck. That's a tuck up here, another tuck here, a side tuck with a tag. This is like a chipboard tag, and I just put a pin, a paper clip here, clustered on this corner. I put some blue fabric here, and I shaped it like a handkerchief, and I let all the strings hang there. I love it. And then I put an applique here. That's the word I was looking for earlier, applique. Journaling spot. Here you have all over, you have places to journal. This was from a card. So I fussy cut the flower, and I made it into a tuck spot, and it's double-sided here and there. This is another pocket. So, and this, I want to show you this. You can take almost anything and be creative to decor your book, your journal. This was a bracelet that I got at a thrift store. I got a whole bunch of jewelry, so I took it and I put it here, since back here somewhere was a page, a boat theme page right here. So I decided to carry it over, and I put the rope there, and then I used Shrink-a-Dinks. I was experimenting with this, which I want to show you how I did this. Instead of putting the Shrink-a-Dinks in the oven, I used my dryer, my heat gun, okay? And I created these, and I put them there as dangles. And this is the last page. And in the last page, I just put a tag, a library pocket, and I put a tag in there. That's the back. And we just tie it up. And this is the finished journal. I questioned myself, would I want to go through all of that process again, taking the book apart, because I used the same, because these are the same pages that the book had. I took about, this was almost 300 book page. I took out like almost, I don't know, almost half the pages, if not more, from here, and I cut them in between, and I glued some of them together to make the basis for the pages stronger. So I would say, like, I took like about, I don't know, 200, maybe a little less, of pages from the book, and I used the same pages. It became too bulky. I had to take it apart, extend the spine of the book, and then I glue gunned the book inside. So that's how I did it. I don't know if I would go through that trouble again, because I kind of like now I'm experimenting because this is my usual method of doing journals. I'm gonna put her aside. So, but I found that gutting it and then finishing the book itself and then sewing in signatures, I want to experiment with that. So this is the next book we're going to be doing. I'm going to do the inside first, decorate each page, and I'm considering that I don't want it to be way too bulky. So this is going to be a challenge for me because I like to just embellish. So that's going to be a challenge for me. I'm thinking, I found this and I just fell in love with it. Isn't that beautiful? So, I mean, it goes with it, but you know, what my mind says now and says later, it's two different things, but I really love that. So I'm thinking on that. And I'm going to be preparing, this one was Draw to Nature. It was kind of a folio where it has a pocket here and then it opens up here. And this was the notebook, so I gutted it out. So I might put one thick signature in here and place it in here, redo the cover and the back. So thinking process on this one. I also gutted this one out, so I'm gonna be working with this one. I believe this one is small. It's about the same size. So I'm gonna be doing that one. And last but not least, this one. I love these books because the black ones, because it automatically, rip that out. It automatically, it's a surface to work with, you know. I mean, you don't have to paint, you don't have to do anything to it like this one. And I just think it just looks so pretty. I did, however, paint the edges here and here because this black is wearing a little bit out because I used cheap acrylic paint from the Dollar Tree. But that's what I want. I want it to be tattered. I want it to look old and used. So it serves my purpose. So anyway, thank you for tuning in. I hope that I have inspired you in some way. I hope that that you'll use my tips. If you haven't, thank you for subscribing. If you already are a sub, thank you so much for your attention and finding my videos interesting. I want to grow, so I'm learning. Every time I upload, I get a little bit more how do you say it, not shy. And I'm feeling comfortable with sharing the process of how I create, where I just want to be free and show you mistakes and how I cover them. That's just me. I don't like to do prototypes. I just like to just experiment and do it like that. And if I don't do quite the whole entire process, I do explain how I got there. I like a lot of the walkthroughs for me because a lot of the stuff that I do, everybody else does it. I believe where it comes to be different is in the decoration, embellishing itself. So that's the part that I really, really love. But if you enjoy this video or any of my videos, please feel free to share if you feel it's going to inspire someone else. And thank you for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. And remember, go discover, explore, and inspire someone else. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.